Hello and welcome at the Wellbeing Lifestyle Conference 2021. I'm so happy being part of this wonderful conference. And yes, indeed, well-being and also energy is a very important lifestyle. I know many people still think their time is their most important currency, but for me it's not. For me is my energy my most important currency. And that's why I really gonna talk about how you're gonna manage, how you're gonna use, transform, charge, and even protect your energy. I'm offering you kind of energy fitness center where you learn all about your energy. I'm Cornelia Kawann and welcome to my world of energy. I'm really an energy maniac, and that's not because I'm an electrical engineer. No, it's not. The main reason is quantum physics, because quantum physics says that we are all energy and we are all connected to each other. And if you think about it, we are all energy. So it's you, it's me, it's the wall behind me, the flowers, everything is energy, just on vibrating on a different frequency. And if you think about this, like from a different angle, you can see it that not only your energy, but every thought, every of your thoughts, what you're doing, your relationships, your job, even your health, your well-being, and yes, also money. It's just energy. And the second thing is what I already said at the beginning, because everything is energy, we need to be aware of it, and you really it makes a difference if you decide what you're gonna use your energy for, what you're thinking, what you're doing. And it's your most valuable asset. And from my perspective, it's a little bit like a bank account. I don't know about your bank account, of course, but I know people that really go far in depth with their energy balance. They're spending on using more energy they're not having. And this is okay for a certain amount of time. But if you're doing it for too long, eventually your body is gonna present you the bill. It can make you sick. And sometimes this going back into energy balance can take some time. So it's better not even go down this route. And trust me, I really know what I'm talking about. If you see me right now, I'm vital, fit, healthy person, full of energy. Yes, I love sparkling of energy. That's kind of how I would like to describe myself. I hope you feel my energy. But I have to admit, for a long time, and that's not that long ago, I was not like this. I was really exhausted. I was tired. And I continuously had health problems. And then I really got very, very sick. And at that time, I thought I'm really leading a normal life. I had 2 little girls, very nice husband, demanding job, friends, and I thought I'm enjoying my life, yeah. And I wanted to show myself and also the world that I can do all. I wanted to show that I'm a perfect mom, a perfect spouse, a perfect manager, a perfect friend. And I failed dramatically. I really failed. And the reason for this was that I forgot about one important parameter in this equation. I think it's even it's the most important parameter in this equation. And that was myself, my energy. And my body was continuously sending me signals that I have to take care of my energy. But I didn't understand these signals, and that's why I was not listening. And it was in 2016, during a routine checkup, when they found a tumor in my breast. And that was really, I was really shocked. I was paralyzed. I didn't know what to do. And of course there was a lot of anxiety and fear also in my family. Everybody was scared, And then I started thinking about the situation, and I realized that there were many things in my life I didn't want them to be, and my life was not the way I wanted it to be. And that was the moment when I really woke up. I realized I needed to change something. So I started, but of course I didn't know what, and how. So I started researching. And that was the time when I discovered quantum physics. And this was like opening the door to a whole new universe. And I was totally fascinated. And it was not just because I'm an electrical engineer. I just could feel this is my world. This is the world of frequencies and energy. And I really read a lot of books, talked with people, and I enjoyed it very much. And it's not, quantum physics is not something just for researchers or academia. It's not in theory. No, it's practical life. It's your life. And already Nikola Tesla, he said at the beginning of the 20th century, he said, if you want to understand the universe, you need to start thinking in energy, vibrations, and frequency. And that's so true, because according to quantum physics, we are all energy. And if you look at this from this perspective, everything is much more easier. And so to make a long story short, I learned a healing method based on quantum physics because I was so fascinated from this topic, and from this universe, and I healed myself. And wow, it was totally a relief, But that was at the time when I realized, healing is one thing, but staying healthy is something totally different, because it's a continuous process. And that was when I really realized I have to take care of my energy. And so I started working to developing routines and techniques, how I could manage my energy. And that was really something I enjoyed it, and so I developed a couple of energy hacks, and I shared them also with other people, and it helped them as well. And that's why I would like to share my 2 most powerful energy hacks now with you. But before we really jump into the topic, I would like to introduce another very powerful tool to you. And it's the kinesiological muscle test. I'm quite sure you have already heard about it. And it was developed by Dr. George Goodhart. And he was an American chiropractor. chiropractor, and he developed or detected during his work that there is a connection between the tension of the muscles and what people were thinking or feeling. And based on this information, he developed this test. And I would like to share the different tests, and I would like to share the easiest one with you. And this test gives you the possibility to speak directly with your body, yeah, even with your mind, your soul, and also your unconsciousness. And the beauty of this technique is that you can do it all by yourself. You don't need anybody. And I think that's very important for many people, that you just can do it wherever you want, at any time you want. And I call this method the standing method, because it's best done when you're standing, as the name already says. So I would ask you to stand up. I turn on the side so you can have a better look what I'm doing, or you see better what I'm doing. And the first step for using this very powerful technique is that you need to calibrate it. Calibrating is in the sense of that you need to know what's your yes and what's your no. So because you want to communicate, and if you get an answer, you want to understand the answer. So now we are calibrating your standing method. And the best thing is you stand up, and then you put your left hand and your right hand on your belly, and then close your eyes. Of course, you can also do it with open eyes, but it's much better if you do it with closed eyes. And then you just say aloud, give me a yes. And you see what's happening. My body is bending forwards. Then I go back, and then I say, give me a no. And then I'm bending backwards. So now this is my yes and my no. And according to studies, around 99%, for 99% it's the same. So bending forwards is a yes, and bending backwards is a no. But of course there's this 1% where it's exactly the opposite. It's also actually with my elder daughter. There it's exactly vice versa. And it doesn't matter what's your yes and what's your no. The most important thing is that you know what is your yes and what is your no. If you know that, then you can start communicating. And we are gonna try it right away by asking yourself, best you can stand again and put your two hands on your belly. Close your eyes, and then you just can ask, is my energy system charged positive? It's yes. Okay, so it's good to know. And then you can even ask for the amount. You can ask, is it charged positive more than 50%, more than 60%, more than 70%, more than 80%, more than 90%, more than 100%? No, it's not. So then I can ask the exact amount. I would guess, let's start with, is it charged with 95? Yes. So at the moment my energy system is charged with up to 95%. And I think it's important that you are aware about your own energy system. Yeah, how much you're charged. Yeah, do you feel this energy? It's all about awareness. And this standing method helps you to learn, to get used to this awareness, because it's an exercise. As I said, it's a fitness studio. It's an energy fitness studio. You learn to get to know your energy and your energy system. And I think that's great. So now we have this information. So now we move on to the two powerful energy hacks I already mentioned before. And the first step is that we gonna cleanse your energy system and also to remove some blockades. So yeah, to let go in a way. And the reason for this is that I'm quite sure you know all this, that we tend to carry stuff around, stuff we don't even need anymore, but it's just very difficult to let it go. And I think letting go is also making space for something new, and that's the goal what we're gonna do here. So for letting go, I think it's important to know that whatever you're having, yeah, either is it an emotion, is it thoughts, or even memory, you're only having it. You don't are it, and you aren't it. Sorry. And if you're just having something, it's easy to let it go because you're just having it. Yeah, it's not you. And I think for me that was really helped me a lot and to change, or to really shift my mind that it's something like I'm just having and I'm just giving it away. And I think it's also because some things we're carrying around, we can even sometimes feel it as a tension in our body, yeah, like in the heart area or in the neck, wherever. So the process to let go is that you once again stand up and put your hands on your belly, and then you can either go into it in your body, in the tension you're feeling, or you can just say loud, I wanna let go everything that's not useful for me anymore. And then you can imagine that all these memories, feelings, thoughts, that they show up and they flow through your torso, through your hips, through your upper legs, your knees, your lower legs, your feet, right into the earth, where they're gonna be transformed. And I don't know if you have seen it, but when I start this process, my body bends forward, and once everything is flown out of my body, then it goes backwards, and then I know that the process is finished, and I have let go, gone everything that's of no need for me at the moment anymore. And of course, also here we can test if we let go everything, and so it's with the standing method. And you stand again, yeah, put your hands on your belly, and then you can ask, did I let go everything that's not useful for me anymore at the moment? And it says yes. Okay, so we made some room for something new, and that's exactly is the second step. The second step is that we're gonna recharge your energy system now with fresh, new, powerful energy. Isn't it cool? And the reason how we can do this is, or why we can do this, is quantum physics. As I already said at the beginning, we are all energy, and we are all connected, and we are all connected to the quantum field. And the energy in the quantum field, it's infinite. It's, it's abundant, so there's plenty of it, yeah. And what I think is that we all had we still all have this connection to the quantum field, but in a way we forgot to use it. And because if you think back when you were a child, or even if you're watching children, they have this energy, yeah, you can feel it, they're trying, they're playing, they're running around, they're screaming, they're just full of energy. And the reason for it, at least that's my explanation, is that they have these connections and they are using it. They are continuously downloading this energy from the quantum field, and that's why they have so much energy. And I think in the course of life, we just forget about these connections. We forget about activating and using this connection. And here I would like to show how to use this connection, your connection to the quantum field. And before we start off, I would like you also to, increase a little bit your awareness of your energy. So, can you feel it at the moment? How much energy you're having? Are you watching this video in the morning when you're, just jumped out of bed full of energy? Or are you watching this video in the evening after a long, stressful, tiring day? And just be aware, feel it. Where is your energy level? Where is your energy system? Of course, we already tested it out. But for me, I think it's, if you really want to learn to manage your energy, you also need to, be more aware where you're actually standing. So you're not going into debt or using more energy you're not having. So, and recharge right at the time. So let's start with the recharging process. It's totally easy, yeah? And so you just stand up again. You can also do it during sitting, but I think at the beginning it's easier if you do it standing, because then you see more the reactions of your body. And here it's also that you just close your eyes, you hold your palm upwards, and then you just say aloud, please recharge with energy. And I know it sounds totally spooky at the moment, but hey, you don't have anything to lose, right? Just try it out. And what you can see here is, when I start the process, then I tilt my body forwards, and once I'm done, my body goes backwards again. And then I know that I'm recharged with energy, full of energy, let's say it this way, or put it this way. And of course, we once again can test or ask if we are fully charged. And you can put your hands here with the standing method and ask, is my energy system charged to up to 100%? And I get a yes. So you can prove immediately if it worked. And if yes, hey, congratulations, you did it. And if not, hey, don't worry, you just do it once again. And it's also same with with letting go. If you haven't letting go everything at the first time, just do it a second time, and then you will feel it. It's like, as I said, it's like a fitness studio, yeah? You have to practice. And the more you practice, the easier it the easier it gets. And for me, I'm doing this now for more than 2 years. And at the beginning, I continuously forgot about doing it, and then I really realized I need to connect it to some routines I'm always doing. And for me, this was the easiest thing I could connect it to was brushing my teeth. So what I'm doing since then is every morning and every evening now, and at the beginning I did it 3 times, also at lunchtime, 3 times per day. After brushing my teeth, I just closed my eyes and recharged with energy. And I can really tell you, it makes such a difference. You can feel the energy, you can feel there is more power, yeah. And for me, it's like after 2 years, I feel fitter, more vital, healthier. My well-being increased. I think it's even more than when I was 25. Yeah, I'm full of energy now. I'm sparkling, and that's what I really love about it, because it gives me the opportunity to really have all the energy to do things I really want to do, things I love, and I'm not too tired. No, I just can do it. And that's the wonderful thing about it. So I can only recommend it. Do it a couple of times a day. At the beginning, like when I was really stressful day in the office or long meetings, I really got up, went to the restroom, charged my energy, and I'm quite sure that a couple of my colleagues, they were always wondering when I came out of the restroom, like smiling with a big smile and full of energy. And I'm quite sure they were always wondering what is she doing in there. So now they know if they're watching this video. So I hope you really learned a little bit how you can manage your energy. And I want you to take 3 findings out of this video. And the most important thing is, first of all, is your energy is your most valuable asset you're having. Really consider well what you're the energy using for, which thought, what you're doing. Yeah, really think about it, and it already makes a huge difference in your mind if you start evaluating what you are trading your energy for. It makes difference. And the third finding is, please continue to upload yourself or recharge yourself with the energy from the quantum field. It makes life so much easier. I hope you really enjoyed this video as much as I did, and I hope that you're already sparkling of energy. If you want to know more tips, you can find me on my homepage, corneliakawann.com. And if you have any questions, just reach out to me via email, info@corneliakawann.com. I'm happy to answer all your questions, and you can even download my free ebook. It's about my 10 powerful energy hacks, which makes you sparkle of energy again. There's a free download on my website, so stop by if you're interested in it. And I wish you really all the best, a life full of energy. Energy on, your Cornelia.